Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grounded today. I'm here hanging out in our, I still haven't figured out our proper name for it. Our forge, I guess, is probably the closest name. Oh, I've got a random mushroom block chilling out in the ceiling. That's fun. I had to throw some loose mushroom blocks around to get our thumbnail for the last episode. I guess that one somehow ended up embedded in the ceiling. That's quite interesting. But yeah, as you can see, this place is still going strong. We're grinding up the mushrooms for some slurry and cooking it up into more bricks, and we will be using those most likely in today's build. Oh no, I've made even more of a mess, and these have spilled outside the building. Let me make sure that I haven't thrown any more of these around. It doesn't really look like there's any more back there. And I don't think there's more on the roof. Ooh, I didn't realize before. Oh, there are some on the roof. That this is poking through the roof. But I don't think I care that much. Because it's kind of necessary to have that wall there, otherwise it looks rather strange in here. I might think of a way to get rid of it later. But alright, let's throw those mushroom bricks back in storage, and we can get on with today's project. If you guys remember, we had two main projects I wanted to get to first as far as building. The first we have now taken care of, which is a way that we can be producing mushroom bricks readily. And that is going to be helpful so that we can build structures with mushroom bricks quite easily. So that's taken care of. The next is that we just need a good storage room. We need a little warehouse. So that needs to be today's project. Unlike last time, I did do a little bit of messing around in a creative world to kind of get some thoughts on how we might achieve that. Just because I want like a lot of internal shelving essentially. And sometimes, just with the building systems in this game, there can be some quirks, I guess. I wanted to just kind of get around that in advance. So yeah, I took a little bit of a look in a creative world, and I've got a rough idea of what we want to do. I still don't entirely know what resources that we might use for all of it, but I do at least have an approximation of what we might do for kind of a general shape of the build. And I like it. I like the idea that I've got. So hopefully we can knock that out today at the very least. And from there, we can really start to call this place home. And once we have that warehouse in place, we can start kind of varying up our episodes a bit more. Because we can really settle in up here, make this our one true base, if you will. And be able to kind of proceed on and do a little bit more main story stuff, as well as all the building that we've been doing. So the first thing is I want to get a couple of, I guess, maintenance things out of the way. We've been running out of sap a bit, so I do want to get a couple of sap collectors built. I would need to see what... those are in production, aren't they? What we need for those. Stems, acorn tops, and rope. I don't think I did grab the acorn tops. Grab acorn shells. There we go. Right. So we do have a nice, oh, we've got some not so nice ants. We've got a nice little root over here that I believe we can use for collecting sap. Seeing as we're actually getting some sap from it already. So let's see if I am correct. I am. That seems about good. That seems about good. I don't like the angle of that. I am going to be a little bit weirdly picky about some of these angles. That's good enough. At least 4 of these would be nice, although I don't... this is just a... Oh, I'm still using the blueprint. I'm like, why can't I chop the mushroom? Get all these mushrooms out of the way. And then I might block this mushroom spawn with another. Invalid surface? Does that go back to dirt right here? Well, we can... Oh, well, that's a nice little set of 4 right there. I can fill in what I can at the moment, and will be those kind of overlap, which I don't love, but whatever. I need to grab some more rope and find some stems. Alright, this should do the trick. Oh, just kidding. I thought these only needed 1 stem. Well, I'll need to go find 1 more dandelion. But I can get all but 1 of the sap collectors. And this will definitely help keep us up to... keep us supplied with some sap. I think there was 1 more dandelion where I just chopped this one, maybe. And there's another one right here, at least. Alright, so that is built. I'm gonna see if I can just, like, scoot it over a touch. There we go. Now they're not overlapping. So there's at least a little collection of sap collectors. Those will work well for us. And I am happy with that. I'll, real quick, also, I'm gonna bring these stems up. And store those on our pallet. Because we definitely are going to be using some more stems today in our build. Oh, and I actually had one thought, just to clean something up on the inside of this build, that we might be using these right now. So, whenever we're inside here, some of these mushrooms are a little bit rough. So I think what I want to do, actually, is... oops, that's the wrong key. I think that we're actually going to put 1 of these on each side, inside. And, oh, I can just hot build it from here. Yes. And even though, like, that mushroom kind of sticks through, I think it just kind of cleans up that doorway just a touch. And I like that a bit. So that did just use up a couple of our stems, but since we had those available, I thought that would be a nice touch. The other maintenance kind of thing that I wanted to knock out real quick was another suggestion from you all in the comments, which I do appreciate, which was to further help our water problem. We might want to go ahead and create a, I forget the name. Let's just go ahead and look it up, because we're going to be building it anyway. The water container. I at least believe that is what you were suggesting. I'm going to throw this down just next to our, this. Yep, that. Dew collector. There we go. And that way, if I think about it, we can try to transfer some stuff into the water container, just to make sure that we do consistently have enough water. If I can figure out a spot somewhere in here where there's like a water drop or a soda or juice drop that we can just catch into here, I'll definitely move that or make another one. But that was also something that I did see suggested and thought was a very good idea. So that is that. Now that it is nighttime, let's go ahead and sleep. Just kidding, we cannot sleep yet. Yeah, so I might go ahead and start then on our next task. So part of our build today, I actually want to use a decent amount of burr flooring. It looks nice, is part of the reason. And the burr floors, I'll see if I can kind of show. They're like divided really well into like segments like this. So like you can kind of see it, like it's like divided into 6 segments here, divided into 3 segments here, or here. And I'm actually going to kind of use that to help place chests into those sections in our warehouse. And I think it'll kind of look nice where it's like, oh, like there's like 3 segments on the floor, like each of those is going to have a chest in it. Again, totally not necessary, but just my brain likes that idea. And so we're going to do that. But they take up lint rope. And lint rope is frustratingly in this game. Like, this is one of the few, like, real frustrations I have with this game. Lint rope is a pain in the neck to get. Just because there are very few lint spawns. And they take forever to respawn. And then you have to use multiple lint to get a rope. So, it's a very expensive material. But it does look, like, really nice. So, basically, like, there was a lot of feedback on this, I know, whenever the game was still in early access, that people were really wanting them to, like, up the respawn rate, or make it just like the like, web ropes, or the crude rope, like, just make it cost 1 to make it into rope if you're using the spinning wheel. But the, it seemed like Obsidian wanted to keep it like that for whatever reason. And so it's just a difficult resource to obtain. So yeah, we're gonna run over here to over to the shed and grab that rope, and if it has respawned, that is. Yeah, we're gonna try to make another batch of lint rope, and we will be using that today for our warehouse. Well, this is unfortunate. It looks like the lint has not actually respawned. Well, no luck here in the morning either, so looks like we are heading home empty-handed, and we're gonna have to just try again after another sleep or two. That is unfortunate. I really thought it had been a while since I had harvested, but I don't really exactly remember the last time I had harvested, honestly, so. Oh, well. Oh. That is new. We did not know about this cracked rock. Okay. For now, we need to at least make a marker. 2 sprigs, 2 fiber, a leaf. Okay. Fiber, fiber, sprig. Sprig. And a clover leaf. Alright, I don't think there's any kind of a bomb icon. What do we want to use for... We need to blow this up. X marks the spot, why not? And... explosion. Although we kind of use brown over there. Wait, did I actually set it? I think so. I get far away. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Alright. So now we can figure out where exactly we would like our warehouse to be. It won't actually be a huge build. Let's see. With that patch of grass, is that enough room? This hill starts growing a bit, which could be a problem. Oh, don't jump off there. Building it right up here could be kind of cool. Unless we want to save more important things for up here. That could be a little inconvenient, maybe. What if we just went, like, right up here? The only thing is I don't entirely want to get rid of any of these, like, spiky burr spawns. Can I manage to avoid that? I think so. I could definitely do it if I built back here, but that's a bit far away at the moment. Most of this is just regular grass, so I could build like right here above the coop catcher. That wouldn't be bad. Little bit more of a pain to get to, but we could work on like a staircase right here. So that location would be a little more accessible, actually. But I don't mind this. Okay, I'm gonna grab the existing pallets, move them up here, and we'll get started. Okay, well, now that I've got these up here, let's start clearing area. One thing I did not account for in my design so far is a place to like actually stick pallets of grass and stems, and that is something that I want to be able to store. Now that does not have to necessarily be at this warehouse. I could end up doing that elsewhere, but I do want a place where I can put potentially several pallets of each, and that way, even if it's like between episodes, I could gather up a few pallets of each and have them at the ready, and that way it's just easier for us to get started with builds, and have a bunch of resources ready. Okay. So that clears out some space, and I do think this should be enough area for what I want to do. What I need to figure out is what materials that we want to use. So we might end up doing something relatively similar to the what we've got down here in our little forge, where we have kind of a stem foundation, and then that can lead us to the floor, where we then have mushroom walls, and go from there. But I think this time we're gonna have burr floors, and maybe even do crow feather roofs on this. We'll have to see about that one, but that might be the plan on this. So let's scoot that pallet out of the way, and I can start chopping some of these down to get us stems ready. Alright, well there's at least a decent start on stems. So let's see here. I need some half walls. Half walls, there we go, but I need them in stem shape. So what orientation do we want this? Probably with entrance this way, since we can kind of come around this rock, or come up around by the cookie. So I'll just scoot this back a touch. And we'll see what we do here. So the lowest point would be right about over here. So that's where I want to start. And something kind of fun we're going to do with this is we're going to have a couple of little like outset sections. Line it up like that. Hopefully that will work. We'll have a couple of outset sections, and then oh geez, that shadow really freaked me out for a second. And we're going to be doing all kinds of tricks with this build. And then we would have a stairway that leads up to that. So I guess I don't technically need to put stems here, but I think I will. We'll have that. And that. And then this is where our outset section would be. Then this is our other entrance, and good, that all connects. Okay, so that's going to be the shape of our building. So you can tell it's not huge, but we're going to take full advantage of all the space that we can. And all of these weird little offsets are going to leave room for nice like shelving spots that are going to be like nicely contained. So that's what's gonna, like, I think really add some polish to this. So I'll go ahead and get all this filled in, which is going to require me to go chop some more stems, and then we'll see what we can do with the amount of burr flooring materials that we've got after that. Alrighty. So there is the last of the stems placed, and I actually really do like how on this side it's like buried into the ground quite nicely, and I think we did a good job in our placement here. Oh, we actually managed to catch a burr inside. That's kind of funny. Cool. So yeah, that's our basic outline. I feel like we're like designing a government building here with our shape. Hopefully some of this grass isn't too low above it. If we absolutely had to, it would waste a bunch of resources, but we could scoot it this way a bit, and I think we would dodge some of that. It looks like there is enough room, because it really isn't that huge of a build. I even kind of overestimated the amount of space that we would need. I'm going to try to pick up some of these burrs that we threw around the place as we chop down some of those stems to get all the resources, and then we'll see what we can do with the amount of lint rope that we've got. I do think we're still going to be shy a fair amount, but we'll see what we can do. I think that'll probably do on the spiky burrs. But if I remember right, I think we've got like 18 lint rope over in storage here at the top of the zip lines. And I think if we're using like full... the Black Ox Beetle just spawned back in. I think we might need to take him out in a second. But yeah, I think if we're using like full... like a full square, it takes up 2 lint rope. Regular old lint, I'll go ahead and keep that in my inventory. And so this will give us a 3x3 square, which will be like the center floor. Yeah, we are just gonna need to take you out. Which will be like most of our main flooring, but by no means all of it. Okay, there we go. Got the ox beetle problem dealt with. Alright, but we'll see what we can get accomplished up here. Alright. So we want stem floors. Not stem floors, sorry. Burr floors. Again, these are all offset just a little bit differently. So, like, again, like a 3x3 would get the main interior. Yeah, so we aren't going to have nearly enough. Then, let's see, we need our rounded section. Okay. There we go. Try to get up on here. And I think what we're gonna do is like prioritize. So we've got 6 more. I think we can get, like, where all of the storage would be. And we can get 1 entrance done. So, that's what we can do for now. And then, as far as lint rope goes, we would need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more to get the main flooring done, and then we're going to need still a lot more to get more shelving in. Alright. Well, it's something at least. Since it's getting dark, let's go ahead and then go sleep, and then I might do a quick run over, once again, to that, the shed porch, just to see if it happens to have spawned in again, because if it has, it would be worth grabbing that now. And if not, we will just get to work on the walls and everything as best we can. Well, no luck on the lint. I am rather disappointed. But, oh, hello there, ant. But that's alright. We will not let that get us down. What I am gonna do, though... Oh, wait, we have sap now. I can finish these. That means we can organize things a little bit. Alright, well, let's keep on making some slurry. Let's keep on rotating, through some new bricks. We can dump all that stuff in here. Alright, and then, oh gosh, and then we're gonna take a good amount of bricks with us. And get to building. Oh gosh. Let me up. We're gonna make some stairs up here eventually. That way we don't have to be so precise with all these jumps. Okay. So, I think we can go ahead and start with an entrance. And that will begin with stairs. Half stairs, that is. Just like our other building. And the same on this side. Perfect. Okay. And then it's time for lots of walls. So, walls. And walls. Basically everywhere we put the... Come on. The stems. But I'm only going to worry about the squared sides for now. Okay. Perfect. So it's gonna look like that. And then here, I was thinking maybe we mix up the design just a bit on the curves. And maybe do... I was originally thinking stems. Why am I going that way? But what are my other options? So... Like, I wish that grass merged better, because unfortunately with, again, this is where the quirks come into play. I'm gonna have to use, like, half walls stacked. I wish that the grass would, like, flow better into each other. And that basically, like, it was maybe, like, one blade running this way instead of all these little vertical blades. Because if I do, like, this, and then this, and then this, and, like, keep it stacking that way, it's really, like, ugly breaks here. And I don't particularly care for it.
Taking a look.
But I would rather have introduced some green. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to mix it up and do stems here. And I think we're going to end up making this thing taller than just one block. But this is where we're going to have to see if this blade of grass causes a problem. And maybe, it may even just be that, like, that side has a different design because of that. But we will see. Alright, so that's as much as we have the stems for. But yeah, so this is kind of how it's coming together. And then what we're going to be doing is we will end up putting... Oh, that's why I ended up calling it a stem floor earlier, is because when you just toggle it like this and still hover over, it doesn't change the name. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is then putting in shelving like this for large chests, except this wall got put in the wrong spot. I get it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll put in the shelving like so. And then on this side, what we're going to do is actually just put a crafting table, because it would not make sense to have a storage build without any ability to craft. So we'll have a crafting table in this little nook. And then maybe we still have one shelf above it. And so in these sections, we're going to have like full chests. And then in here, sometimes it makes sense actually to use the smaller types of chests. And like I really like to use the baskets, I mean. And I like to use those for like individual types of bug parts. And so we will grab the curved burr floors and do like that, and then we'll be able to put just like baskets in here. So stuff that we want more like a granular storage, we can have here in these kind of edge sections. So that's what that'll all look like. So now you can definitely see how we're going to be using a ton of burr flooring. We are most definitely not going to get these parts done today. I would love to be able to get the main flooring in, and then start to be able to at least blueprint out on like the floors some initial layers of chests. But in the meantime, while we're killing some time, let's get this this crafting table in place. We can at the very least do that. So, well, we can throw these the grass in. Then we need 2 sap, 2 sprigs. And there we go. That is a workbench in place. So yeah, while we wait for basically the rest of the day to run out, I will go ahead and get the rest of the stems for kind of the side of the building chopped and put in place. Alright, well, we have reached the end of the day. And I also went ahead and started putting the burrs into place, as well as finishing off the stems on the edges here. And shockingly, at least to me, we did run out of burrs. I was able to get the base floor put in, get at least up to like 2 layers on kind of our 2 side towers. But could not finish off the main area or those top 2 that I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up having shelves there. So, yeah, it's a good thing I've been chopping burr stems whenever we've been needing stems so far in our builds, and we will definitely need to continue that. Also, I don't know why I did not rebuild that wall now that we put it in its proper place. But yeah, I think time to go take a snooze, and then hopefully we can go grab some new lint in the morning, I hope. We've now gone through 3 or 4 days in this episode, and I really hope that lint has respawned at this point. I see lint! Oh, thank goodness. Don't you dare. Well, okay, one fell into the pit. Caught that one. Where did it go? Right there. Alright. Worth it.
I see you, Scarab.
Ah, you got away. Okay. Well, we can get some salt while we're here. We still need to come back and explore this place properly one day. Nice. Keep it. More elemental materials. Wait, what did that want? Oh, that wanted more busting, okay. That looks spooky. Oh, there is a milk molar back there. I might distract myself and go get that real quick. Because I think we might be 1 milk molar off of another upgrade. Oh, I saw another sparkle. Man, there's all the resources down here. Alright. I hear a sleeping spider somewhere. If I can get out this way. Oh, the spider's on the surface. Okay.
I'm trapped.
Because we've got some quartzite too, and I don't mind that. You fall. Not as worried about quartzite. Especially since it's only sturdy. Where are you, Spooter? What kind of Spooter are you? Alrighty, it's been weird since we've been to this location. It's been weird. It's been a while since we've been to this location. It almost feels weird. That's what I'm trying to say. Goodness. Yes. Lint rope. Let's make that. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm like out of practice. I'm just so flustered at being at the old home. Alright. Craft. That's like our biggest lint haul in a good while, which is very nice. The other thing I wanted to do while we're here, is tools. Yes, I want to bring our repair tool with us. Alright, well, while those, spinners and stuff are spinning, I think we may as well just head on back up, and, maybe we can make some chests, and get some of our inventory, emptied out, and we could maybe even start just getting some stuff moved. That would be rather nice, because we have so much stuff here at this picnic table base, and it would be really nice to be able to have that up at our new place. That way, for various resources and stuff, we don't have to come down here. Things like the spinning wheels, for the moment, we're still going to have to come down here to use, until we just keep making more and more buildings. Yeah. We're making good progress, and as soon as that lint gets made, we should be able to get pretty far on getting the flooring and a little bit more shelving done at the new warehouse. Ooh, we've got another battle to be had. Get him, Fire Ant. Alright, so he's still mad at me, even though the Fire Ant attacked him last. That's not cool. Oh, he was doing the butt move. Alright, Fire Ant, you take that side, I'll take this side. Oh, okay. I'm memeing around too much. Well done, sir. You have vanquished a mighty foe. Ow. That hurt. I wish we could be friends after that, but you know. Hey, we got the gold card for him, though. And you know what? That is the perfect ant to get the gold card from. I'm actually genuinely pleased about that. Okay. So moving on, what am I doing? I'm wanting to build chests. I don't have any clover, so that's just not gonna happen. Other than acorns and clover, what do we need to build chests? Not on that page. There we go. Sap. We've at least got some sap on us. So let's swap a couple things around here in this building. Alright, sap collectors. If you've been working hard, you have. Let's get right back on up here. And get to building. So we're going to start with these. And in this instance, while I believe that I could squeeze 2 of these in side by side, I think this time we're going to go with... Oh, can I not squeeze it? Well, that is disappointing. Alright, well, we are gonna go to side by side then. Okay, so let's try to balance out the positioning here so that both aren't, like, crazy in the wall. It's pretty good. So if we do something like that on each of these shelves. Yeah, it's funny to me that, like, the sideways positioning of these can be, like, really overlapped. And yet, the, like, front to back just cannot touch. Or come even close. Okay, so we've got those in there for now. I can't really build any more because I can't quite build shelving yet. But we can put in some baskets. And these we are going to do like one in each little segment here. And I know I could go a little more dense, but I don't wanna. So we're gonna do something just like that, have a little bit of storage. And we're gonna do the same thing right here again. Oh, I had almost enough crude rope on me. Okay. And we can fix that problem, though. Excellent. All right, so that gets us going here pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and sleep, and then we can go pick up our lint rope in the morning and hopefully make a bit more progress there on the burr flooring. Oh, we made it. All right. Hopefully this lint should get us a decent way. I'm at least excited not to be falling through the floor as we walk around. And, oh, while we're here real quick, though, I do want to fix some things up real quick. Before I forget about it. Yeah, 'cause, like, some of these foundations here are really in rough shape. I think even here, maybe like a black ox beetle maybe charged and hit this. I don't remember. Or I threw grass at it or something. It's very possible that these were self-inflicted wounds. But that should be good. I don't think anything inside is hurt, but Much, much better. All right. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. All right, that is wonderful right there. Okay, I think let's do that layer for now. Then 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 6 total. Or 2 more. Okay, yeah. It's like 5, 6. So I could do these 2. We could do like those 2. Let's do these 2. Okay. Cool. So, right in here, do like that, and that. Oh yeah, this will be so good for our storage capabilities. Oh, we're out of sap again. Grab that. Haha. I think that maybe our sap catchers should be full since it's been a night. I'm not positive though. Oh, and we need more clover too. Well, then I'm not going to bother to make more baskets because they're just going to have clover issues. All right, so, but walking in here, this is nice. Like, even though it's a small build, it feels like we've got a decent amount of room. Oh, we're hungry. That's fine. We've got our crafting table and already a good amount of storage. So if we can get 3 chests high here, we've got 12 on this side, and we'll have 8 more on this side, so we'll have 20 large chests. And then again, if we do 3 rows here, so like if I cancel out that, we'll have 36 of these small ones by the time we do both sides here. So 20 big chests, 36 small ones. That's pretty good for storage. So I feel pretty good about that. So next thing we should do is figure out the door. Doors are important. I pass it? There we go. So we could... Something just break? Okay. So we could just put it on the front. Right at the stairs. We could inset it by half. We could inset it by full. I'm almost feeling like doing half, because then it's like it's a solid building, and we just happen to have these walls here. Basically just give us like some depth. As far as the roof goes, and make that jump, that's good. I think that we want to build... We've already got the corners built up another half block. Whoops. I think that we need to build the rest of this up another half. Because like it kind of is already, just because of the way that walls work in Grounded. But it like isn't really. It's kind of a fake half block high right now. So let's get that done. That'll also maybe help us finalize our door thoughts. So I'm thinking actually on this one, we're going to have a somewhat flat roof. Yeah, we're just going to do that. I think we do, come on, that. And I think that actually is correct. That. So they still will be a little offset here. Then what we would do, I think, is just have like a flat roof like that. And we'll put walls here. And we need a little bit more wall. If I flip this, does it go upside down? It does. Okay. Well, I can even do that. And then for this one, I might get this in place. And then, yes, hello, ants. I'm still really waiting for that fire ant raid because they, like, are desperately wanting me gone, apparently. Which, given how many I have killed, makes sense. Oops, I did not actually mean to build that roof yet, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll have that structurally. Then out here, I suppose we could actually just wrap it up from here. If we build in the wall, we could literally just do that. I was originally kind of thinking maybe we do the towers taller. Come here. Like, we build the towers up taller than the build, and then give them, like, a coned top. But if we wanted to, we could do what I was just kind of showing there. And maybe we even let them be a different material, like finally introduce crow roofs. Let's go ahead and get... I still haven't decided how I want that door to be. So, yeah, let's get this in. I'm gonna gather materials and do that. There we go. Alright, oh, nope, I missed one. There we go. Alright, so there is the main roof. Now what do we do on the sides? Maybe we do just taper this off. And I think we would just do a a mushroom wall. Oh, I'm out of mushroom bricks. And I would really like not to have that up here. And I feel like because we have a roof, it shouldn't be there. You know? But I can get around that problem easily enough by doing that. Then we do... And then, yeah, this would be the question. Do we do a crow roof to mix it up? Differentiate that even more. Or do we stick with the green? And do that. I think maybe we keep mixing up materials. Alright, well, let's go grab... How much crow do we need? 8 crow feathers, and I think that I do want to bring that down some more. So, 8 crow feathers and 8 mushrooms. So, the roof didn't quite come out how I had pictured it in my head, so at some point I may mess with it a little bit more. But it's at least the, like, rough idea. Because, again, like, I feel like it kind of got the, like, it almost kept the theme of that, like, state building, like, almost like a government building kind of feel, which, again, that wasn't even my initial thought. Why am I clicking on my lean-to? But I kind of like it. It's different. It's interesting. There we go. And there we go. So yeah, on the inside, I really like this. Like, this is exactly what I wanted from the inside. I can also finish up these chests now. That is great. Alright, so... Again, originally I was thinking mushroom door, because I love the, like, rounded door. But I think we need, like, more light in here. And so, I think that a stem door is gonna do that better. Okay. So, we'll do that, and then I need 1 full wall above that. 1 regular wall, though. So I could do a standard stem wall. I could also... This would be my one place I could do a window. And just get some more light in here. Let's get these doors built first. I don't think I like the look of the windows, though. I think that we maybe just go with a classic wall. That way it's still different from what's going on in here. Alright. Boom and boom. Okay, we are sealed in. That is a storage room. So it's definitely just going to take some time to finish up our shelves. Lint rope just takes forever. But yeah, that's a storage room. I think that we will try to also... Let's see, that's probably going to be in decorations. We'll try to get some, like, sap sconces in here. It's like a good level for it. On those. Yeah, we'll like at least do that. So I need a bunch of sprigs and dried grass. I'll see if I can knock that out real quick. Yeah, with that, we're basically move-in ready. I think that we probably are out of time to do a big move today, but that at least gets us set up for it. I might start that process before we do our next episode, just because that's basically going to be me riding our zip line back and forth a bunch of times, and you know, I don't want to subject you guys to that over and over and over and over again, because, you know, I love our zipline. Our zipline is incredibly convenient rather than having to actually traverse the yard over and over again. But it is slow. I know that. Rather than doing that, I might start bringing some things over and getting that organized, and then I can give you all the update at the start of our next episode of how that is going. And then, in addition to that, I think next time, now that we have kind of the essentials set up here, I think it might be time to mix it up a little bit. We've done quite a bit of building now, for the last handful of episodes, between getting all these zip lines set up, getting our handy-dandy little smelting facility set up, and today constructing the bulk of our warehouse. I think that next time we might need to do some form of adventuring. I think that I might be ready to proceed with the main story just a little bit. So we might do that. We might actually go back over and explore the ravines that we at least touched on a little bit today. There seem to be a lot of good resources back there. So I don't know entirely what our plans are, but it might be a little mixture of finishing up some exploration of